Hello, and welcome to this short video demonstrating a recent project change request app that I built as part of a blog series. There'll be two links in the video description that walk through building this particular app. The idea of this video is just to give a quick walkthrough of the app and the various components that are used. So as you can see here, it's a Power App, a Canvas app within Power Apps, and we can see a list of the projects that I've got access to. If we drill into a particular project, we can then see all of the tasks that are related to that particular project. In this case, the Dynamics PSA and Project Align integration project. We can then also create a new change request for this project, which would then, if approved, go and create a task. So the Canvas app here, when we create the new change request, it creates the data onto this SharePoint list that's on the PWA site. So we've got this change request list here with various columns, title, project name, GUID, etc. And the Power App will create the data on there. And then we've got some other columns added to project, approval status, reviewed by, etc. And that is handled by the Power Automate approval flow. This is the particular project that we're going to walk through and add a new change request to. And then here we'll look at the Power App, the Power Automate flow that's used in the background to do the approvals. So let's just drop back to the home page and let's create a new example change request for this particular project, and we'll see what happens at each stage. So if we fill out the form, I'm just going to call it Paul's Test CR for video, testing video, and then we put the amount of effort in days. So let's say this is 5 days. Project name and project GUID are read-only, and they're read from the underlying project that we've come from. So we hit change request. That then gives us a message to say that it's been submitted successfully. And if we drop back into our SharePoint list here, we should see that that item has just appeared. So we can see we've got the project name, the GUID, and the amount of effort, and the notes that we've added as part of this change request, but none of the other data yet. So if we have a look at the Power Automate flow and refresh this, we can have a look here, and this is probably at the moment on the waiting for approval. We have a look at that. So that's the email just come through there. And if we have a look at the email that's come in. So here it sent me an approval request to approve this project. We've got the details here with project name, task, etc. and who it was requested by. In this case, I'm going to click approve and then submit. And that will allow the flow to continue. As we can see, that's now successful. And then it goes into the condition check. And because this was approved, it then checks out the project, creates the new task in the project, and then checks in and publishes that project. It also goes through and updates the change request list. So if we have a look at the list here, we can see that now for this particular item, we've got the rest of the data added to that. So yes, it's been added to the project and it was approved, who it was approved by, and when. So it's approved by myself literally just now. So if we now go into the project, and if we just refresh this page, and then when this refreshes, we can see that here's my new task that's been added as part of the approved change request. And if we change the views, we should be able to see, we can see the task notes as well. So here's the notes that we've added as part of that change request, and it was 5 days duration. So there it is, a simple change request app for Project Align built in the Power Platform. As I said, I'll include the two links to the blog posts that describe and walk through building this particular app with the Power App and Power Automate flow. But thank you for watching.